Hello, good morning everyone. That's gonna start. Sorry to this a few minutes delay because I have some trouble with my microphone. You are maybe not listening me as good as usual because this guy does not want to work now. So please, Paula, do this or this if you are listening me. Okay. Okay. Good. Good, thank you, guys, everyone. So, good afternoon. We still need some other people, and we also want, please, that Pablo, Alex, Guillem, and Alejandro open their cameras because this is an open meeting just to see our lovely faces, and that's the point of today's meeting. So, instead, you are in a very special place. I don't want to mention. Please open your camera, Alex and Alejandro. Um, I think you are seeing correctly the slides, Pablo. My screen share.
Yes,
Okay, good.
perfect.
So thank you for coming. Um, at this time, you have to know me. I'm Andrew Ibanez. I am the administrator of the Liquid Galaxy project community, and we are gonna make today some announcements. Very nice to raise, Alejandro. Okay, Alex, open your camera just a second to see your lovely face. Alejandro, we see your terrace, but not your face. So today is the typical meeting we do before Google assign the what they call the slots to the projects. This means that if you are here, you have to be happy because you have plenty of opportunities to be selected by Google. Um, Today we have here 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 students, and still we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 mentors. There has to be a little bit more people, but everyone has his own agenda, and today is Saturday afternoon in Spain, and maybe night in India, or maybe morning in Brazil, because we are a world project, so everyone has his own stuff to do. This is being recorded and will be shown again on our website. So, to start, only 20 seconds for each person to introduce you. Start, Gautam. Who are you? Where do you live? And what do you study?
Okay, thank you so much, Andrew. Hello, everyone. I am Gautam Verma from Indore, India, and I am a technical student who is studying in the Devi Ahilya University, and I'm in a third year student, and I'm also a second year chance for Google Summer of Code with Liquid Galaxy. Thank you so much, mentor.
Josh.
Hello, good evening to all of you, and I hope you are all enjoying and having a very good evening. And I am Yash Raj. I am from Lucknow, India, and I love to do some augmented and virtual reality projects. And I'm hoping I can give my contributions to uh, Liquid Galaxy as well. Thank you so much.
Karini.
So I'm Karini Piscilli. I'm this year a mentor for Go Summer of Code. For the past 2 years, I've been a student. I've done the presentation to project and also the reforestation assistant and simulator, the RAS app. I'm a computer engineer and I've been collaborating with Liquid Galaxy for about, I think, 3 years. Yeah, a little bit more than 3 years.
Good. Paula. Just a second.
Hi everyone, I'm Paula Vidal and I'm a physics student at the Autonomous University of Madrid.
And you are acting as listening mentor this year.
Exactly.
Good. Thank you. Vinicius.
Hello, my name is Vinícius. I'm from Brazil. Currently, I'm a computer engineering student in Sorocaba, and I'm in the Liquid Galaxy for 1 year.
Good. Thanks. Claudia.
Hi everyone. My name is Claudia. I've been collaborated with Liquid Galaxy for 5 or 6 years, and last in 2019 and 2020, I've been a student of GSOC, and right now I want to be a mentor. And well, I'm working like a front end developer, and I'm studying a master in UX experience.
Hello, my name is Pablo. I'm from Cadiz, Spain. I'm currently studying computer science. I'm in my third year, and I hope I become a collaborator for Liquid Galaxy team.
Okay, thanks. Guillem.
Hello, I'm Guillem. I'm from Jade at Pine, and I've been collaborating with Liquid Galaxy 1 year. And I'm a computer science student.
Okay, now it's my turn. So hello everyone. My name is Michel Gabaus. I'm a computer engineering student in Brazil, and I've been collaborating for with in Liquid Galaxy for almost 2 years now.
Hi, I am Alejandro from Murcia, Spain, and I am studying computer science at the university, and I want to collaborate with Liquid Galaxy.
Okay, so let's gonna start the thing because I don't want to take too much of your precious time and our precious time. So let's gonna share this slide and start. So, um, well, a simple minute. So, some of you already have been collaborating with the Liquid Galaxy in our laboratories, or maybe you've been mentor, maybe you've been student at GCI. That's very nice to see you come back. Maybe you don't really know about the Liquid Galaxy. Liquid Galaxy was born in 2008 as an internal project in Google for demoing the Street View, not Google Earth. It was for demoing the Street View. In 2010, Google released it as an open source, and then we and other people is not with us today. A community of developers worldwide took the way to create an open source community around the Liquid Galaxy concept. And in 2011, this means that this year should be the 11th year we are on GSOC, but this is not true. It's our 10th year because 1 year we were not selected. Google does that every some years. They don't select you because they want to other people, other projects to come to GSOC. So we've been for 10 years now in GSOC. That's a lot. Till now, we have had something like 71 GSOC projects and thousands, I will say almost 4,000 participants on the GCI program. This was a program from Google that was for very young contributors, ranging 13 to 17 years old. I remember that Karini and Claudia, at least they were mentors on this heavy duty program that took us several hours of our life in Christmas and more time for the contributors. So if you want also, you can go to the liquidgalaxy.eu domain and look for the last year, 2021, not 2022, 2021, and you will see a video that is something like this one we are recording today, and we explain more or less the same stuff. Okay, so this year there are changes. Last year were changes, and this year there are again changes. Google likes to change things. So last year all the projects were only 175 hours. This means working 3 months for half a day, 4 hours. But this year we have back the projects for 350 and 175. So basically during all the coding period you will be hopefully, because remember we don't know who is going to be chosen by Google, you will be doing 8 or 4 hours every day to reach your goal. This is what you are agreeing with Google to work on GSOC if you are selected. So please remember, we are an open source community. This means that we have plenty of other projects and coding on our GitHub, and also you can take a look at the pages in our website. Please don't do again the wheel. It's not necessary to try to understand again how do you have to connect to the Liquid Galaxy, how to create an orbit, how to create a whatever, because everything has been done on code. So please reuse the code we have on GitHub. Take a look at other years projects from students, get the pieces you need and use the pieces you need. This is most clear for Android and Flutter based projects because it's easy to copy the code and reuse. And again, this year, it's going to be mandatory to publish your application if you are doing an Android or Flutter application on the Play Store. And I say hopefully also on the App Gallery. App Gallery, for you to know, is the Huawei's Android store. It's another store. So, one important thing. Every year we have some kind of problems with students, and let me be clear on this. Today there are not too much mentors here, only few, but most of the mentors have been enrolled on the project for several years, so they know. The students think always on the data. The first thing you have to think to make any computer project is thinking about data. If you don't have data, you will not have a project. But usually students focus too much on the data and they don't focus on the real stuff you have developed. Because if you are selected, Google will pay for you for doing very nice Google Earth Liquid Galaxy visualization. So instead of being crazy about the data, be crazy about the visualization. The most important point for the Liquid Galaxy project is that you show up data, very nice formatted on the screens over the Google Earth, on the different screens of the Liquid Galaxy. So focus on this. And also focus on ending your application if you are doing an Android application, most of you will do, and have this application publish it on the minimum on the Play Store, Google Play Store. So don't focus on data, focus instead on visualizations. Either think Google is going to pay for you for this, and to have the application published on the Play Store. A little bit more things. Demo days. We are the Liquid Galaxy. We are a very intensive display organization. Other projects in the open source world will be something you run on a machine with a monitor. But Liquid Galaxy, to see it correctly, you will have something like 3 to normally 7 very large, big screens. So we are visual, so we want to make these visuals become available to the other people. So we have what we call the demo days. Demo days are just before the 2 evaluations. The final date will be announced, but it will be something before July 25 and just around or before September 5. Those are the two evaluations from Google. Will record live a video with all the contributors. If you do not record the video, you will not pass the evaluation. The first video for the evaluation can be recorded at home or wherever you have your own Liquid Galaxy setup. Something like most of you, I will say 99% of you have already done for demoing your abilities installing a Liquid Galaxy. You will have your face on the camera, and also you have your screens. Maybe you use a screen recorder or you have a physical camera recording. So the demos will have to explain whatever you have developed, the functionalities, and making a demo on the screens of the Google Earth and Liquid Galaxy. And hopefully, COVID permitting, we are having different situations around the world, and the situation we have in this moment is one, and the one we will have when the project ends at the end of August, 1st of September, will be different. The first demo is recorded from home, but the final one, the second one, will be recorded live, something like today we are doing. So you will have to share your screen, maybe share your a pre-recorded piece of video, but you will have to live present whatever you have developed. With those videos are very important because mentors, remember that you will have 1 or 2 mentors. Maybe there are even some projects that have already 3 mentors because they have a special, they have a special, I would say, technology. So they have a mentor specialist on these kind of technologies. But the point is that we are something like 30 mentors in the Liquid Galaxy project, and all of them will have voice on every project. So it's very important these videos to be recorded. If you want to see how one of these videos are, I hope you already have done this. We have on our 2021 Liquid Galaxy .eu uh, GSOC page, we have the videos of the latest two demo days of last year. So you can take a look at the videos and see how the students presented their videos, just to have an idea. What else? Other demos. At some point in the middle of the developing coding months, we can ask you to record another video, just because we are working with some kind of event or program or whatever, specialize on the technology you're using. Imagine you're working on artificial intelligence or Flutter or whatever, and at some point we might ask you to record another, usually short video about your project. So again, publishing the applications on the stores, it's a must. It's a must. The applications will be published on our account of the Play Stores and at gallery as past year. Let me try to show you this screen. I don't know if this is going to be shared. Here is the page where you can see the different applications are already on the Play Store and also on the Huawei App Gallery. We have several applications, not too much. We have, hopefully this year we'll have plenty more, because the problem is that some students, I would say most, but some students do not publish the application at the end of the GSOC. But I say again, and I'm taking a look at your eyes directly, this year is a must, it's mandatory. If the application is not published on the Play Store, you will not get the final, the first evaluation maybe, but the second one you will not succeed, so you will not get paid. So focus also on publishing your application on the Play Store. For this, in a few seconds, Mentor Karini will help me on some advice regarding this. So, Karini, it's up to you.
Okay, so hi everyone. It's very nice to meet you for the new faces, and very good to see the ones we already know for the past years. So I have a few recommendations to give for you wanna be contributors. They are things that helped me a lot during these 2 years as a student, and I think that can help you as well. So the first thing I recommend you is to create a work log. It can be simple as a Google Sheets. It just needs to contain the tasks you have done during the week, plus the tasks you still have to do and the ones you are stuck with. So that can be very helpful when communicating to your mentors the state of your project, what problems you are having, if you're on time, if this on on the schedule, and so on. That is very important for us mentors to help you, and you can be safe and comfortable with your project. Next, I recommend you to use the bonding period very wisely. So use it to plan the whole project, doing mock-ups, validating everything with your mentors. That will help things go smoothly during the coding period. It's always best for you to have everything planned before. So during the coding period, you just do some questions. If you have a problem, you rethink, refactor. It's best to have things correctly before. For in the case of the evaluations, like as Andrea mentioned, you have to make sure you are always delivering something that can be tested on Liquid Galaxy. So that will help us evaluators to know if we're progressing. It's difficult to test something and to evaluate something that you can't see or you can't interact with. Like, for example, you just sent for us, oh, I've done the connection with the API. And okay, but what do I do with the connection with the API? How do I see it working? How do I see it on Liquid Galaxy? You have to think about deliverables that we can actually see and interact with. What else? Okay, also do not hesitate to talk to your mentors about your problems you're having. Like, we are here to help you succeed. So if you're having a problem with your project, you're stuck with something like, oh my gosh, I can't do this. you have to tell us because we are here for that. We are here for to help remove the stones from your path. If you have a problem with your project, we are here to tell you, okay, you have a problem. Let's think a way of fix it. Let's solve it. Let's remove it if it's too much trouble, or think about a way to solve it. So it's very important that you are honest and open. And the last tip I have is related to what Andreu said about the Play Store, like that we can see in the next slide. So what happened with the apps on the Play Store? This year, Google updated the privacy policy terms for uploading apps to Play Store. The new policy is actually causing some very hard problems for us to uploading the apps because it changed a lot of things. So we have to relearn all these privacy policies and relearn about the permissions. A good example of app that we've done, it's my app from last year. Last year I've done Summer of Code and my app we're trying to publish on Play Store and we're having problems with location. So it's very important. That's why I recommend you a lot is to early in the stages of your project is starting getting to know all the policies Google has for putting apps on the Play Store. Get to know very strictly all the new Play Store policies. And as you will be presenting APKs during the since the beginning of your evaluations, make sure you pay attention to all the permissions you're asking on your app, and if the permissions you're asking are following the correct policies on Google. If I have done that on the previous year before, right at the beginning, know the location permission needed some kind of different privacy policies, it will be easier for today. So for us to be publishing it. So I think that's it for my side for any tips. I think I didn't forget anything, but if I remember, I send you someday.
Thank you, Karini. Thank you very much for your help. Karini, as she said before, she developed a very nice application that I don't remember at this moment what student is gonna continue with a second version of the RAS application. I think there is one student that is finally applying for this. There are many. We have four students applying to this project. So it's a very good sample because we didn't succeed for many different questions last year to publish the application, and we are trying hard now to do it. And as Karini says, it's a Google basically is doing a very hard um, approach for privacy for all of us when we run applications in our Android mobile phones. So this means that they want applications to not get data is not needed. So they are pushing harder to developers, and there's a good reason. So thank you, Karin, again. And as I said, we have several documents. One document for the Play Store, and one document for the App Gallery Store. I think you already have to have this one anyway. To the selected students with that kind of applications, we will share those projects, those documents again. One thing I didn't remember to put in my slides is that Google also have some kind of, Karini, maybe you can help me on this. What is the name of the beta status of an application you can continuously upgrade? It's the beta whatever. I don't remember the program, how they call it. You know what I mean?
But I know, yeah, it's like it's a release step you have that you put users on alpha and beta, and then you go to production. So it's like a stage you
Yeah.
pass your
The point
APK
is that you
from.
can start to upload your code very early to the Play Store and start testing. This will be will facilitate a lot the finally um, publishing of the application because it will help. It's something like GitHub. We haven't mentioned GitHub, of course. All the students will have to have his code on GitHub. This is obvious. Since the very beginning, we will have to need from you one address to URL share with your Google Docs with the sheet Karina mentioned about your workload. This is mandatory for all the students, but also you will have to be continuously updating your GitHub. So, and also if you develop an Android application, it will be very nice. It's a must to start to publish it early under this program on the Play Store. So, for example, our colleague Alejandro. Hello, Alejandro. Alejandro is gonna do some kind of hard job because he's gonna take some of the old applications we have developed, and he will update our SDKs or deprecated APIs or so on, and publish again on the Play Store. So thank you, Alejandro, for this. And it will be very nice that all your applications this year succeed on this and are finally published on the Play Store. What else? I think there is still one final page that says good luck to all of you. Again, I can tell you, no Google can tell you who's in the GSOC now, because till the day they release their names, no one knows, not us, not them, no one, because there are plenty of students that sometimes go from projects to projects. There are some students that finally are not able to do the GSOC for personal problems. Sometimes even last year we had some COVID-related problems. But if you are here, I will say you have plenty of opportunities. So good luck to all of you, and let's have brief minutes of questions if you have one. So raise your hand if you have a question and open your mic and start talking. Any question? I'm not seeing any hand. Gautam, I don't see your face. Nishan, introduce you. Try to use your mic now.
Am I audible now?
Good now, good.
Okay, so hey everyone, my name is Nishant. I am from India, currently doing BTech from third year. That's all. This is my first time contributing to Liquid Galaxy if I got selected. Thank you.
Okay, thanks. Any question, guys?
Hello, I'm Yash. I have a question,
Okay.
and it was really lovely presentation from you. I wanted to ask that if our app will have like multi languages, and so what would be the languages like we must have or is a preferred one to have? For making our app to be translatable in a lot of languages, like we can have Spanish, we know we can have like Hindi. I'm from India. So what are the languages like we should be having like a minimal sort of number of languages in that app?
So as we are international, and you said it, you are from India, we at least have laboratories in Sydney, Australia. They are British English, I will say. We have laboratories in US. They are American English. We have the main laboratory in Spain, Spanish. But the point is that feel free to use the main language. All the projects have to be in English. That's mandatory. And then if you want to make it really for translation, if you want to do it in your own idiom or whatever it is, it may be Indian in your case, but maybe it's Brazilian in Mitchell, and I don't see any other student from Vinicius. Sorry, Vinicius. They can be as a second language in Brasileiro, but it's up to you. Well, all the projects have to be in English. All the documentation has to be written in English. Everything. And then if you want to have it ready for translation, feel free to use all the languages you want, your local or others. So thank you for coming today, students. And again, in my own work and also on all the other mentors, the huge mentor teams that we are at the Liquid Galaxy Project, we wish you all the luck to get the ITERs. We are not going to have any more communication till Google finally selects the students, and since then, that moment will be the bonding period, so we will start to work hard just for you to reach your goals on the Google Summer Cup. So thank you for being here today, and bye-bye.